Hey, buddy. Morning, everybody. Good morning. My little duck buddies. Ooh, live chat. Who's ready to tweak out Kamloops? Ooh, 5G. I got my tweak juice. Shout out to Starbucks. Who's ready to walk around Kamloops with me? Welcome, Justin, La Rata. The top of the morning to you. It's it's almost not morning here. It's 11, quarter after 11. Out in south central British Columbia. Just arrived in Kamloops. Took a shuttle into town today. Need to get some parts for the RV, some smokes. So the bus, the shuttle just dropped me off over downtown. We're gonna take the river walk, go across the river, hunt down some parts, hunt down some smokes. So I figured I'd take you along for a walk. This is North Thompson River, I believe. So let's go for a walk. How y'all doing today? I really missed a good opportunity today. There was hopped on the shuttle in Clearwater. $15 round trip. Welcome in, Beast, Alexandra. Yeah, so hopped on the shuttle. I don't know, there's a few people that got on Clearwater, a few people got on a couple other stops. And it was funny. It was entertainment. We had a couple of tweakers just going at it. A couple of locals from Clearwater. Just raging on each other. I should have turned the live on. It was like live entertainment. So I don't know if they were crackheads or meth heads or what, but they were tweaking hard. The bus driver had to call a code 6. Driver in distress. So we'll see. Maybe we'll turn the live on the return trip if the Tweekers is still there. I am walking eastbound on the south shore of the North Thompson River. And there's a dog swimming in the river. I guess his owner's taking him for a bath. Maybe mastiff or something. Let's see who's here. 20. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, sorry that you clicked on this. Just no content, just walking and talking. I have nothing to say. Oh, cute little puppy. Let's stop and light up a smoke here. Well, that walking is pretty exhausting. Priyak. Everybody says hi. Down to my last pack. Shout out to Canadian Lights. I think we're gonna go for the red package today. The full flavor, full experience. It was very nice area here. I'm not gonna climb down there, but it's the North Shore, which we gotta find a bridge to get across there. I think the bridge is over yonder. Absolutely, smoking is dangerous to health, but life is dangerous to your health too, because it all comes to an end. Someday, some way. What else is dangerous to health? Let's make a list. You bring up a good point, because I just recently started smoking again. About, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and I'm loving it. I had quit for over 20 years, and silly as this sounds, I do like silly, I haven't felt better in years. I consider this self-care. Where am I from and how old are you? Well, I'm from Earth. I'm pretty damn old. I was watching a live stream today about xenophobia. I just discovered I'm a xenophobic, so I'm against all non-human entities. So I still consider myself part of the humans. But yeah, as far as different groups, I'm committed to the humans at this point. And I'm approximately 54 Earth years old. We're gonna get over that kind of industrial park area. Going to Napa. Need a coil for the RV. She's got no spark. Tried to start it up the other day. No running. No spark. no spark. It's bad for your health. There's a bridge around here somewhere. Oh, interesting place. Ooh, got some of these dogberries. Dogwood. Or no, those blueberries. Pretty mild day out here. It's just a few degrees above freezing. From India, shout out to India. Welcome in, welcome in. A lot of folks from India out in Canada. The one-liner joke I heard the other day online. We're all going to be replaced by AI. And by that we mean actual Indians. So, shout out to the Indians. So let's see, what's on my to-do list? Gotta get a coil for the RV, some smokes for me. I was gonna get some weather stripping for the RV as well. The door to the RV is pretty, there's a nice big gap in it. For those of you not familiar with my journey, I've relocated from southeastern Manitoba, which is right smack dab in the middle of the landmass formerly known as Canada. Essentially been taken over by communist China. And kind of sold everything and moved out west. So here we're at the Kamloops Heritage something or other. Heritage Railway Park. Here we go. Who wants to go for a ride on this rig? It's a lot of interesting shit to see and do around Kamloops from the looks of it. Who wants to go for a ride? Let's see. Look at that beauty. Candy canes and everything. Spirit of Kamloops. Coat of arms and everything. Looks like fun. Okay, have a great day. Have a wonderful day. All right, where's that bridge at? Morning. I ain't swimming across that river. A bunch of people out here with their doggies. All kinds of puppies around here. Puppies galore. Have a good sleep there, Priyak Ashik. Nighty night. Don't let the badgers bite. Got a nice little beach area here. I don't know what that water's like for swimming. not familiar, but there are lumber mills and probably paper mills around here, so I would say the water is questionable at best. Who knows? Could be fine. But we're not going to go find out in December. It's a wee bit chilly. So we're at Riverside Park. Just beyond the park is essentially downtown Kamloops. So I got a few miles to walk to get to my smokes are right at the end of my destination. That's a couple of miles away. But I got my Starbucks signature dark roast. Yeah, boat launch here. Yeah, these tweakers on the bus this morning caused us about a 10-minute delay. The bus driver had to call in, let their dispatch know there was a code 6 driver safety. So very nice driver. It was funny as fuck. You had this one homeless tweaker and this other elderly tweaker, and they got some kind of beef with each other. And they were fighting like little children. The bus driver literally had to say, stop talking to each other, and you have to move seats. It was like... It was like being on the school bus in elementary school. And the boomer guy that was getting into it with this homeless lady, we'll call her a lady for now, Scal, she was this homeless Scal. And the funny thing is everybody knows each other on the bus, so I was kind of the stranger there, just laughing at the whole shenanigans. Yeah, it wasn't even shenanigans, it was malarkey. Well, it looks like we got indoor tennis here. Very nice, very nice. Is that a bridge up there? Yeah, sort of. Oh, it's going to be a long day of walking. The bus comes back, or the shuttle comes back in about 3.5 hours. So I should be able to make all my stops in that time. So yeah, this is where I was going to locate to as far as a place to live over the winter. Well, Max and I settled on Clearwater. This is very nice there, it's very nice. Very nice here. Apparently this is a fairly dangerous city too. I already came across a few homeless people sleeping in the park. So where are we going here? I don't know where I'm going. We're just gonna walk around. So YouTube wants me to add a Q&A sticker. Can you fold a fitted sheet? Anybody? Anybody? I ain't doing no freaking stickers. Fuck your stickers. Dangerous. What's the matter? You is scared. Good morning. What the hell are you doing up? Sun's only been up for 3 hours. Why are you awake? Yeah, whatever. Welcome in. No, I moved from Winnipeg out to the country. For years, Winnipeg was the murder capital of Canada. Quite a distinguished honor there. Ooh, Colombo Lodge, Italian Cultural Center. It's very Italian. I have no idea where I'm going. I should have brought a backpack. I just brought a shopping bag. I don't know what I'm doing. My hands are cold. Coffee's getting cold. This guy in his walker, he's walking faster than me. He's in some kind of hurry. Yeah, so Winnipeg was murder capital for a city of, I don't know, 750,000 people. We were getting up to like 60, 70 murders a year. I know that's just a fun weekend in Chicago. But apparently, I just found this out in the last month that Kamloops is considered one of the most dangerous metropolitan areas in the landmass formerly known as Canada. Morning. Dangerous. See dangerous boomers and dangerous cultural Italian centers. Dangerous tweakers on a shuttle. Ooh, Long and McQuaid. Musical instruments. Yeah, so we had a jam night at the resort last night, the coffee shop. Shout out to 52 Ridge Bar and Grill and Cafe. So we had a few people turn out. Just it was the first jam night. So a few of the locals, kind of residents in the park, and a couple of visitors and family members showed up with some guitars, and Mr. Osgood, welcome in. Some guitars and some percussion instruments. There was a ukulele. There was some fluting. It was bordering on some leprechaunism. Coin a new term, leprechaunism. We're at the BC Sheep Breeders Association. Doesn't look like there's much going on at the BC Sheep Breeders Association. Could be a scam, just saying. Another frickin' park. Now we're at the Kamloops Rugby Club. This place is just polluted with green spaces here. Let's see. What's going on here? Let's see. There's the rugby club. Kids going fishing. That's what I was thinking about doing. Is checking out the Clearwater River. Some nice looking spots for catching some fish. Right near town there's a little lake called Dutch Lake. Apparently there's some coho and steelhead in there. It's very interesting, very interesting. So where are we going? Is there a walkway here? Or is that just going to a skate park? And here, apparently they play rugby on that rugby pitch there, or whatever. Let's just walk down the street. Oh no, let's walk down the river. Let's go to the river. Canadian Forces Station Kamloops. We're at one of their mind control antennas. Should I climb it? I could easily climb it. I think I'm going to climb that thing on the way back. Crawling with boomers as well. See why it's so dangerous. It's probably 85% boomers. I think I'm going the right way. I might have to take an Uber. Or is it pronounced Uber? Uber. Oh yeah, very nice, nice surroundings. Yeah, nice hills. Nice, but dangerous on account of the boomers. So yeah, I think I made the right choice. Although I did see a few boomers in Kamloops or in Clearwater. So you're never completely safe from boomers, unfortunately. I think I need to do a coordinate check here, see where I'm at. I'm more lost than usual. Let's see. walk. We gotta go over there. We gotta go over there. First, we gotta go over there. Which was better, the grass-fed or the grain-fed? Yes, they were better because they were both ribeyes. The only detectable difference was the texture, and I think that's only because the grain-fed wasn't hung very long. They just slaughtered it and then cut it up within a couple of days. It was mostly being processed for ground meat, ground beef, burger. The plan was to make a few thousand burger patties, so they only kept a few cuts, a few roasts, a few this, a few that. So they kept the ribeyes, so I got a few of the ribeyes. They kept the tenderloins whole. So it was kind of a quick kill, quick process kind of process. But as far as taste, I had a little mouthful of the the fat that was attached to the grass-fed, and it definitely tasted a little gamier or grassy flavored, but the meat itself was only a little chewier. Not tough at all. They were both very tender. You've seen how I cook my ribeyes, pretty blue. Okay, so we're going all the way back to the freaking highway. Across the river. That was a nice walk. Just do a bit of exploring. It's a stadium, some kind of sports ball stadium over there. Charles Anderson Stadium. Seems like some banana ball diamond. Seem very dedicated to recreation here. Well, I don't see anybody playing anything. Sorry-ass community garden. Yeah, Krabby Patties. So, a friend of mine kind of clued me into this. What I'm going to do with those other grain-fed or grass-fed ribeyes is just dry age them in the fridge overnight. Or maybe for a couple of days. I'll just lay them on a paper plate, season them up, flip them halfway through, and then try cooking them up. That'll be the aging process for those bad boys. But yeah, we had a jam night. A few musicians showed up, so we were just noodling around. Some very talented people in the area. And so a few people had some of their own original music that they shared with the group. And then we were just kind of jamming out, strumming and a plucking and a shaking. It was like real rock and roll, man. But we're going to be doing this jam night every Tuesday at the resort with the hopes of getting together some kind of ensemble of willing musicians that can possibly perform some shows. So we'll see how that fits into my plans on it. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun. Got to meet some new folks from the area. Live music and meat. Well, it was live music and popcorn and hot chocolate. And a few people had the alcohols. They were drinking booze. Boozers. But yeah, there were no meth heads, no motorheads. There's no skinheads. Oh yeah, I did put a shot of espresso in my hot chocolate. So there was a caffeine head, namely me, and a couple of nicotine heads, a lot of pot heads. Oh, sounds like a fierce dog. What's around here? I want to find a used record store while I'm in town here too if I have time. But at this rate, I don't think I'm going to have time. We'll see. It's already almost noon. Got 3 hours to make my hiking circuit here. Me and Maxie had a walk around Clearwater yesterday, just roaming around, exploring the hood. So a very nice little community. It was a beautiful day yesterday, very mild. It was, so Kamloops, it got up to maybe 6 degrees Celsius. So that's like close to 50 degrees fester. Meanwhile, in Kamloops yesterday it was like 15 Celsius. So that's like 70 degrees. So very mild here. It's much cooler today. That river back there is the North Thompson River. Now, is this a pedestrian-friendly bridge, or am I going to have to walk in traffic here? What the fudge is this? Yeah, so the cannabis people were out last night. The cannabis people are all over the place here. Smoking lots of marijuanas. Which is fine. Smoke what you got, I guess. Better than smoking crack. Looking at you. So let's see here. Oh yeah, I think there's a pedestrian walkway here. It's gonna get pretty loud. I might just shut this down. These traffics are roaring by, and who knows how many of those people in those cars are boomers, and how many of them are smoking marijuanas. So it could get a little hairy. See here. Well, I'll just keep this going. If I gotta shout at you, that's no big deal. You've been shouted at before. Rock is actually great. So, okay, I stand corrected. Wait a minute. I don't stand corrected. I never said anything. But you need a lot of it. Well, define a lot. Otherwise, don't bother with the crack rocks. Rock cracks? I don't know. I don't know the lingo when it comes to cracks. All I know is I don't want to drop my phone in this river. Bridge is rattling and shaking. It's rocking and rolling. At least 2 8ers for a day. So an 8er, what is like 8 pounds, or I don't know what I don't know 8ers. Is that like haters? I know what haters are. I am one. We've got to increase the levels of hate on the internet. The only reason I say that is because our government is trying to eliminate hate speech. And I'm dedicated to doing the exact opposite of what my government wants. So they're cracking down on hate speech on the internet. So therefore, we must increase the level of hate. Are you with me? Man, I hate this. Oh, the noise. Oh, the horror. Oh yeah, Boomer. Boomer just waved at me. Boomer. Boomer. Truck driver. Another boomer. Holy shit, I gotta get out of here. Too many boomers. Yes. Become one with the hate. Oh yeah, we're going to be walking right along the traffic here. There's not a... Yeah, I don't want to walk behind the trailer park. I think there's a little creek I have to cross. Ooh. So yeah, Bao was saying in some of his streams how clean Canada looks. Well, this is kind of what it really looks like. It's just as filthy as anywhere. Yeah, all these boomers are freaking me out, man. Here we go, new concept. Forget the voodoo piggies, we're gonna do the boomer piggies. Or the voodoo boomy. Voodoo boomies? You gotta come up with a new lingo. Boomies? Voodoo boomers. Who's with me? Ooh, there's a piggy right there. Alright, so I kind of know where I'm going here. Not that that helps much. But yeah, once I get back home to Clearwater, even though I still consider myself technically homeless, I'm going to be moving on to a new campsite. So in order to do that, I got to get the RV going. Because again, there was no spark. I replaced 2 coils, ignition coils in that sucker since I've had it. And that's only been a couple of months. So either the 1977 Dodge ignition technology is way too complex for my pea brain to diagnose, or the coils that you buy nowadays are all shit. And I think it's the latter. So I got, oh, of course I'm missing the farm life. All the way, okay, so this is highway number 5. This busy thoroughfare I'm walking alongside. Napa car, I should have just waved him down. Got to ride back. No, I think it was a boomer driving that Napa car. Screw that. So the ride all the way from Kamloops to Clearwater and vice versa, there's pretty much non-stop farmland, ranch land, all through this beautiful valley region. It's only a couple of spots where it's just bare wilderness and like the mountains are coming in on both sides. But there's a ton of agricultural activity going on in the valley here, even to the east of Kamloops. There's a ton of prime farmland to the south of Kamloops, and even north, well, all the surrounding area around Clearwater has got plenty of farmland as well. So if I should desire, I could either look at acquiring property or just going to work on somebody's farm in exchange for coffee and smokes, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what anybody's doing. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's the matter? You wants to know, what are you doing? Hey! Guy didn't even stop. I wanted to ask him what he was doing. This guy's not going to stop. What are you doing? Nobody's even looking. Tweekas. Get wrecked, Tweekas. Yeah, I'm looking at you. There's more Tweekas. Boomer, 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 Tweeka, marijuanas, boomer truck driver, Tweeka, yeah. Hey, Dad, welcome in. Okay, we're gonna depart from this busy roadway. Somewhere over here is a Napa Auto Parts, and we are gonna find it. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just a YouTuber. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. You notice I'm streaming in vertical. It was going to be too hard to hold the camera the other way. So all this kit I'm carrying, which is my sorry ass shopping bag with my hat and my gloves and my coil that I'm exchanging on warranty. Yeah, I bought this coil back when I was in Calgary about a month ago. And it lasted all the way from Calgary to Kamloops to Clearwater. A total of not even 600 miles. And yeah, what I can't figure out, it's getting the right voltage to the coil. We didn't do anything funny with the ballast resistor and didn't bypass shit. The whole ignition system is pretty much hooked up the way it needs to be. I'm getting 5 volts to the ignition coil, but no output. From, of course, made in China. Where do you think? Let's show you what we're dealing with here. Well, actually, yeah, it might not. Maybe made in Mexico. Let's see. That's not it. That's my 8-ball. Here. There's the culprit right there. Look how shiny it is. It's a 2521001. Does not say where it's made, but my guess, China. Put a 177,325 if you think it's from China in the chat. It's a little breezy to do this one-handed. Just give me a second, will you? Let's see. Let's see. So Dad's got to be the nonconformist and make up his own number. Dang. What have I created here? We're against the status quo, except for on this channel. You must maintain the status quo of this channel. I gotta do another coordinate check, see where I'm at. Alright, so if I cut through the trailer park, how do I do this? Yeah, there's a walkway through there. Okay, so past the trailer park to some road. All right, we'll get there. You can see all the boomers slowing down. Just itching to give me some unneeded advice. I could just see them. They're just twitching. They want to stop and give me advice that I'm not interested in. Fucking boomers. All right, I'm walking through muck here. Let's see. There's a roadway right through here. Oh yeah. The sun is out today. So nice. These fine young, hardworking gentlemen are constructing some infrastructure improvements here on the roadways. Shout out to SRC. Boomer in a Tacoma. Yeah, I don't even know what direction I'm going now. Going crazy. A very nice day, sun's out here. Sun was shining in Clearwater yesterday. The locals were all went into hiding. They didn't know what that was in the sky. They thought they were under attack or something. Oh, what's that big yellow ball? That bright thing. It burns. Make it stop. All right, now where are we? Trailer park. Let's see. So here we're on the north side of the North Thompson River now. see what there is to see out here. Oh, I'm gonna have to jump a fence here or something. What? No way. Yeah, so here's what I'm looking at. Yeah, this is no shortcut at all. Showed there was a roadway through here. Oh yeah, there's a man cage here. So I don't see any no trespassing signs, so we're good. That looks like a bike trail here. Don't like Valley Ray, Portland Handy. Fuck them both. Yeah, you're noticing now, eh? See, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Boomers are just freaking everywhere. And it's not some sketchy boomers, they're all sketchy. Don't let them fool you. Some of them want you to think they're not sketch, but we know better. What tarnations is this? Oh, it's just a bunch of guys working. Yeah, why aren't they herding up and running into the sea? Wearing their masks. I guess if you told them that they could get free boosters in the ocean, they'd all jump in. So. Now where do I go? Oh, there's a road here. So I could have just taken a road. I didn't have to do my sketchy shortcut. Big ass mountain behind me here, or to my right. Ooh. Started bugging. Shit wagon rolling away. You know how high that mountain is? High as, what's the matter you on 8 balls? At least 2 of them. Whatever an 8 ball is, I don't even know what an 8er is. Still haven't answered my question, but The fudge is an 8-ball. Yoga pants or sweatpants? Put a 1 in the chat if Mr. Osgood should wear yoga pants or sweatpants. We'll make it easy for you. See those 1s in the chat. Yoga or sweat? Or here's what you do. Yoga pants on top of sweatpants. Create a new fashion sensation. Yeah? Right? Come on now. Voodoo boomers and a pair of sweatpants with yoga pants on top. Who's with me? I think we're almost at Napa. So there, I got a question for the chat, if anybody's still watching this. So over at the RV park, we've got municipal water supplied. And they chlorinate, but don't fluoridate the water. Thumbs up or thumbs down as far as using that chlorinated municipal sparkling tasty delicious water for my coffee purposes, or thumbs down? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Otherwise I gotta pay for freaking water. Eight balls are weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, Lane Myers was doing the 2-ball yoga pants weapon of mass destruction there. And that was pretty intense. I was scared a few times. That's looking to the east. This is sunny skies in the west. Let it set out until the chlorine evaporates. If I drop an 8-ball in the jug, would that neutralize the chlorine? I don't know. Like I'm a noob at this. I have no idea. Break double digits. Yeah, right. 9 people with nothing better to do are watching this? Come on, are you serious? And it's on vertical. So that just tells you that nobody wants to watch this sorry ass shit, which is fine with me. People want to miss out on the tweaks, that's their loss. You can go get wrecked as far as I'm concerned. All right. We're coming out of the cow pasture. into the industrial park. See what we can see here. Then we got to get some smokes for reals. Oh yeah, I took the long way around. Like this, you can see downtown. There's that one tall building there. Living your life vicariously. I'm so sorry to hear that. I apologize. I never meant to ruin your life in that way. No, I'm not sorry. Fuck that. I'm probably trespassing here. There's some kind of freaking gate. Oh, I am on a roadway. I don't know what I'm doing. No idea where I am. Got 9 people watching me for some reason. Got the chat trying to get those numbers up to 10 for some reason. Homeless guy wandering around. Maybe he'll watch my channel. I'll ask him if he's got a phone. Oh no, it's not a homeless guy. It's just a dude with backpack. I'm sure he has a home. Unlike me. All right, we're gonna have to do a coordinate check. See, there's roads crisscrossing all over the place here. I have no idea where Napa is. Probably get there, it'll be closed for the holidays. Wait, isn't there like Christmas or something next week? Down here, I don't think Napa's down there. I think it's over here. Let's walk over this way. Let's walk over here. Walk over here. I get to fly even though I'm scared of heights. All right. White knuckle my way over the Canadian Rocky with no wipers during snowstorms. I wrench my way into America and back. Yeah. Well, sucks to be you, I guess. Yeah, that sounds pretty stupid. Oh, I'm not afraid of heights. It's my co-passenger bailed. So. Although that could have been an excuse. They might have just been scared tweaking in a closed compartment with yours truly. Pilot wasn't scared, fortunately. Shout out to Andrew, the pilot. I still haven't gone back and looked at that aerial footage. Did that video turn out okay, that live stream? Like, is it actually viewable? Watchable? Let me know if it sucked. I could go and do it again next time in Manitoba. There's no frickin' Napa here. What the hell? Oh wait, there it is. No, that's not it. Alright, we'll just wander around until we find Napa, I guess. If only I had a device in my pocket that could show me exactly where it is. This is the throwback stream to 1986, where we didn't have devices. We just wandered around and somehow got everything done. 1986 throwback stream. There's an auto parts place. That's not Napa. They're not going to give me warranty on this coil. Yellowhead Auto Parts. Sounds a little weird. Wait. What's that? I think I'm getting closer. I gotta find some RV parts. This kind of looks like a salvage yard, but I don't know. Here's a scrap yard, like a steel scrap yard. Let's see. What's up here? What have we got here? Yeah, what I should be doing is looking for used coils. Factory Mopar coils. There's Riverside used auto parts. These made in China bullshit parts are kind of sketching me out. I don't know if... Oh, ICBC compound. This must be a towing company. I want to see about auto auctions here. Get hold of some cars to flip. I haven't had time to explore the auction situation out here yet. All right, so we're completely lost now. We're in Kamloops, that's all I know. Freaking driving range there? Might go hit some golf balls. Nine people watching. Imagine that. I apologize to those 9 viewers. I got nothing for you. I'm just a tweaker wandering around Kamloops looking for parts. On a beautiful day in December, a week before Christmas. Alright, well there's a lumber yard here, so I think a lumber yard has auto parts. Let's just see where we're at here. Maybe light up another smoke. I think Napa's over this way. See, back in the old days, they had these things called phone booths. And in every phone booth, they had a phone book. And in every phone book, they had the name of every person that lived in the area with their phone numbers and address. And then there was these things called yellow pages. Anybody remember Yeller Pages? And so in the Yeller Pages, you could just look up every business and it would tell you their address and their phone number. And there'd even be little things you could buy a space, and it'd tell you what they do and what their hours were. Is that crazy or what? Like, everybody just self-doxed all the time. All right, definitely time to spark up a smoke, I think. I don't think Dad is going to make it if we go any further without lighting up here. Whoa, there's a delicatessen here with fine baking. All right, let's see this. No, these people are on cannabises. They don't know nothing here. Yeah, the closer I get, well, that's quite possible. Definitely not going to be asking any boomers. Ooh, ice cold coffee. All right, we gotta find a garbage can here. Toss this spent receptacle. You have served me well, coffee cup. Now it's time for us to say goodbye. So there you go. Trashed. There you go. Okay. Let's engage. Engage ignition. Breezy. You guys are ODing or what? Oh hell, I'm not even close. All right. It's way up here. I think there's a racetrack over here. I'm gonna take a walk around that way. Yeah, that's exactly what we gotta do. Yeah, see, here's a boomer stopping to offer me advice. Yeah, told him, fuck off. Get the fuck out of here with your VW. Fuck off, and I wish you well. Boomer. Alright, here we go, here we go. Crossing the road. We are crossing the road. There, we made it. We did it. Successfully crossed the road. So back in Winnipeg, some peoples told me that there was RV parking at the racetrack, which is just up a ways here. So blend in like you're a boomer. Oh yeah, I never thought of that, but I'm sure there's probably some unseen consequences to doing shit like that. It's just not worth the risk. The Ravens are saying cock, cock, cock. Well, does anybody want to explain it to Mr. Osgood? I guess I should activate the TTSs and you can all send in your little clips, what that means. You get some TTSs and you do media shares. Hey, you guys want that, or is that too boomery? I set up TTSs, you do media shares, send a few shekels for dog treats for Max. And then we could figure out what cock, cock, cock means. Raven test. Oh, sounds a little rough. All right, where are we at now? We're in Sarcee. Coming up to the racetrack. I think it's a racetrack. It's shaped like a racetrack. Maybe it's not a racetrack. Maybe it's a boomer internment camp. Oh, it's a horse racing track. I thought it was like a speedway. Motorsports. Or maybe it is motorsports. I don't know. Sorry, I was looking. No, I see corrals and whatnot down there, but sure enough, that's a racetrack. I don't see any RVs parked there. Well, maybe kind of at the other end. Where are those horse trailers? I don't know. You tell me. RV or horse trailer? Someone said you could park your RV. I don't think I'd want to park there. So maybe they meant a different racetrack. That almost looks like it could be Napa. So yeah, we could have gone on the other side of the racetrack. I chose to come up this side of the racetrack. Napa's over there. Allegedly. We shall see. I don't believe a stupid Apple device. Probably lying. Why are you lying? Why are you always lying? But I did kind of want to get an idea of what kind of commercial activity goes on around this sorry ass town. It looks like a bunch of sorry ass activity, economically speaking. So far, just seen boomerism, a little bit of tweakerism, and cannabises. Oh yeah, and there was that one delicatessen. Guy in the lumberyard could have told you that. They provide me with a Rorschach on the hood of your truck once in a while. Oh, nice. That's a valuable service. I would not ask advice or directions from a boomer because they never get anything right. They always give you shit information. That's a big part of the problem. They just have shit information. Their information isn't worth shit. So I think it's this Athabasca. I think I want to go on Athabasca. Who the fuck knows? We'll just keep wandering around. So let's see. I've been walking an hour and a half back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take an Uber back. I've just been wasting too much time here. Alright, Athabasca. This way here. This way to Napa, I think. Ooh, reward. $500 reward. There we go. Anybody want to make $500? Kamloops recycled truck and auto parts. Well, hell, that's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I was telling you, once I get back to Clearwater, probably tomorrow, I'll be moving my RV from the current location, campsite number 53, I think it is, to a more secluded location, a little more sheltered, a little more privacy. So that we could do a lot more tweaking. And a lot more ribeyes. And then once I got everything set up there, I got to get to work on the truck. And so I'll be going through the high pressure oil system on the truck looking for leaks. Because that whole system is full of all kinds of rubber seals. There's seals at the up pipe, or standpipe, as they call it. There's seals on all the injectors. There's just a whack of these rubber seals that have a tendency of failing. And so I'll have to pinpoint the source of the leak. I think I'm going to replace all the seals on the injectors anyway. And see if there's any other leaks. So we'll go through that repair together once I'm ready to start working on that. I'll show you a little tool I have for detecting leaks in the system. It's pretty nifty. Basically, you just remove the IPR valve, which on Ford is the injector pressure regulator valve. And you thread in a little fitting that has a air chuck coupling, and then you just connect shop air to it, blow air through the system, and listen for leaks. So when I had buttoned up that 6-liter last time I was working on it, replacing the high pressure oil pump, there were no leaks. But over time I've detected that it's getting rougher running and harder starting, to the point where it's pretty much a hot no start condition. And so that tells me, either I got to replace that high pressure oil pump again, because I put a used one in from the old parts truck, or more likely scenario is all those rubber seals are failing. And then I've got 6 injectors, 6 factory Ford injectors from the old parts truck. And I'm gonna go through all the injectors because I had never pulled them last time I was in there. I didn't really see a need to. Well, I didn't have the old injectors out of the old truck at that point when I did that repair. So I'm gonna make sure that I've got all Motorcraft injectors in the early 2004 F350. 6-liter Power Smoke. Now where the hell are we? Freaking trains here. That can't be right. That train is just parked on the asphalt. Oh no, it's on rails. My bad. It's on rails. Thought it was just sitting on the pavement there. Yeah, this is gay as fuck. Alright, Fomoco. That's right, Fomoco. Not to be confused with FOMO. Fomoco can be a strain on your mental health, but FOMO can be quite beneficial. Freaking deer tracks on the side of the shoulder here. What the fudge? Gonna get run down by a deer yet? Crazy ass whitetails. I haven't seen a lot of wildlife around. While I was driving through Alberta on the way here, there was a bunch of bighorn sheeps on and close to the highway. Some pretty big flocks or herds. I don't know. I guess you'd call it a flock if it's a sheep. And big horns. Big friggin' horns. They like to lick the salt off the highway. They're salt fiends like me. Gots to get your salt. You're all salty like me. Yeah, salty. All right, we're lost again. All right, we were on Athabasca. What the hell is this? Oh, is this Sarcee the other direction? Does a big loop. I think we're close. I think we're as good as there. No, that's not Sarcee. What is this? I know is we're getting closer to the cigarette place. That's actually more important than the coil. Here's my freaking coil. Because here's what I did. I ordered another coil from the local part shop in Clearwater just so I'd have two, a backup. With this one here, I'm getting a warranty replaced. So let's maybe go to the church and ask them. They might know at the church. Sorry ass church over there. It's probably over here. Let's consult our magic personal tracking device here. Oh, I still gotta go out this way. It's just over there. Or it's kind of... That doesn't make any fucking sense. Where am I going? It's back that way? Oh, the highway is... Which way is the highway? Oh, it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, it's... Just like I said it was. It's right over here. Just like I said it was. We're only a smoke away. One more cigarette and we'll be there. Oh yeah, and I was gonna go to the RV place and see if they had a few little items for the RV as well. Yeah, I wasn't using the force. It's not like I have this innate badger instinct to find stuff. What I do have is an innate ability to attract tweakers to me. Because, as I explained earlier, shuttle down from Clearwater to Kamloops was an absolute tweak fest. Maybe we'll capture some of the live fisticuffs on the ride back. We'll see if those two tweakers are going to go at it again. That was rich. I kind of wanted to just tell them to shut the fuck up, but then the show would have been over. So it's like, you gotta weigh, your personal sense of peace and serenity and tranquility versus the sheer entertainment value of two tweakers sniping at each other like 6-year-old children. So I chose to grab my popcorn and watch the show, and I'm pretty glad I did. But I didn't think until after the brawl kind of settled down that would have been good content. My audience of 9 people would appreciate this kind of tweaker behavior. And it wasn't tweakers, it was like full-on tweakers. Smokes. Light them up, guys. Light them up. What the hell kind of machine is that? That sounds mean. some boomer in his Denali? Someone cut the catalytic converter off or what? I think it's just roaring. I like it. I like it. That is unbelievable and far out. And a Tweeka. Don't you know? This is sketchy as fuck. Boomers all around me. I'm actually getting a little scared here. Don't come near me, boomer. That was close. I'm warning you, boomer. Okay, so I'm at Okanagan. What the hell street is this? Okanagan. And Chilcotin Road. I don't know where the fuck we're. Which way now? Center over here. Do you ever get a buzz from too many cigarettes? You get the spins in. Sometimes, if I'm lucky. Oh, there's an apple right there. Found it. Sometimes if I get up early in the morning or late at night, that first cigarette will hit just right. But yeah, I don't really get the spinnies or anything like that. I did when I first started puffing again, but that only lasted a couple of weeks. Like literally every cigarette was like a delightful rush. Now I just do it to be cool. When I was in my 20s, I smoked cigarettes. The first one of the day was a doozy. Yeah, I don't get that anymore. I'm at the point where these Canadian lights are a little too light. We're gonna go with the Canadian Darks, the red package, the full experience. So anyway, we're gonna shut this down because I gotta pick up the pace here. Probably won't let me smoke inside, so I'll finish this. So yeah, let's like, share, and subscribe. Let's get those numbers up to double digits for some reason. And stay tuned. Maybe there'll be a Tweek Fest on the ride home. I'm hoping that's the case. Well, let's do something about this hair. That looks a little tweaky. I don't want to scare them at the Napa. I want them to take me half seriously. Me showing up with a shopping bag full of muffler bolts and catalytic converter bowls, coils from 1977 Dodge 440s. I don't think they're taking me seriously anyway. Jody, welcome in. Good to see you. We'll see you next time. We're done this. So yeah, stay tuned for possibly some Tweek-Fest 2025 content later on today. So thanks for coming. Thanks for leaving. See you next time.